Hello, this is Don at Little Rock Piano. Today I'm doing a contrast of the Yamaha B3 and the Yamaha U1. Both are 48-inch upright pianos built by Yamaha, and both are fantastic. We'll play them here in just a moment, but I just wanted you to get a general look at them, and I'll give you a couple little quick overviews. The B3 is 48 inches, and the U1 is also 48 inches. One big difference is the U1 is really Yamaha's best-selling upright of all time, and this piano is made in their Japanese factories. The B3 is made in the Yamaha factory in Indonesia, still a Yamaha factory. I've been in Yamaha factories that aren't in Japan, and they are still very much controlled by Yamaha. The factory where this one is made does a little bit more production on certain models, on the smallest grand that Yamaha makes, the B series, and the other P series uprights and M series consoles. So we'll kind of tear it apart in just a minute. Look at the contrast. Let me play them, let you hear the difference. And I'm sorry we have a little bit of background there, sun on the B3, but we'll just deal with it. So here's the B3. Okay. Try to keep the mic about the same distance on the camera, so we have to get in. This is the U1. Say this U1 is a little bit brighter than some others. I do have two. I have another U1 in a box, and so you know, if you were at the moment at this time of this recording, so you could have a choice. Let me talk about some of the differences. Okay. First, I noticed the top. Here's the we call it the lid or the top. You can see over there in the U1, there's a hinge right in the middle. So the B series is just one board on the top, okay, and no hinge in the middle. They both have a prop, which really helps when you're playing. You can open that up, and it just lets a little bit more of the sound out. So the benefit, by the way, not just the benefit of this is here. This lifts up. Say I want to put a lamp up here, maybe a family picture. On the B3, that's difficult to do because if you raise the lid, if you raise that gap up, it would dump off. But here you have space. You can open that, prop it up, and still have things on the back. Again, that. Okay? Secondly, let me stay at the U1. Secondly, the U1 has a slow close fall board. So this prevents a couple of things. Number one, it prevents accidental closure, especially if there's children around the house. Those boards can get knocked over and they can slam down, but on the U1 it can't slam down. Even if I push it down, it barely closes. So it just gently closes, has the slow close. On the B3, there is not the slow close mechanism. It works very much the same, but there's nothing there. So the other thing that does is, now the pianos have a little bumper here, but when they come down hard, it can scratch this area here if it's extremely hard. So the slow close just protects the piano and protects fingers. Okay. Also, the U1 rather has a locking cabinet. See the lock right there? All right, comes with keys, so you can lock it up if you so desire to do that. And the B3 does not have that. Now on the insides, the hammers. Well, let me just say this. One other overarching. Well, I've said that about the Japan factory and the the other factory in Indonesia. But when I look at the hammers, they're both they're all T hammers, both pianos, and you see the white felt, and then the inner felt is the red felt that you see there. So they both have the inner felt. They both have the practice mute that drops down here using the middle pedal. They look very similar on the inside. Let's look at this one real quick. You know, Yamaha sources all their own woods, and the harps are all made at their foundry. So, you know, that being said, but there's definitely a tonal difference in these two. So the Yamaha B3 and the Yamaha U1. Let's look at the price real quick. Let me just set this up here. You can see these price tags. Okay. So what we list here is the retail price, the online price, so to speak. If you were to go to Yamaha's website and look, these would be the prices that you can see. So there they are side by side. The B3 list price is $82.59. $82.59. Now you come see me and we'll work on that. On the U1, the list price is $11,399. Okay. You can also see that they both come in silent pianos. The B3 silent is $12,259. The silent on the U1 is $15,399. Now the difference is, notice SC2 and SH2. That actually should say SH2, because I think that's changed up now. But there's a difference. The silent piano allows a mechanism to come in and keep the hammers from striking the strings. It has a headphone jack on it, and you hear this amazing Yamaha sound inside of your ears when you incorporate the silent mode. It's absolutely amazing. If you have multiple people in your home playing, or the piano's in a public space, when that player sits down at the silent piano and puts on those headphones, they are literally transported. The best way to describe it is it's like adding a room on your house, okay? They have a private studio. They're inside of that, and they can play and practice without any disturbance at all from those outside sounds around them. So that's a great plus for the silent piano feature. The SC2 has less voices, and I don't have the numbers, but basically the sounds you have are less. The SH2 has more sounds, because you can, you know, in your ears you can be an electric piano, an organ, a harpsichord. You know, SC2 has all the essentials. SH2 just has more. The other thing is you can plug a line out speaker. So if you want to layer those sounds, and I would say this, on this SH2, there are more layering sounds. There's more pads and strings, things that work well as a layered sound under your piano, you know, where you play the piano and you hear another sound. So there's just more and more capability. They both record wave files onto the jump drive if you want to do some recording. So that's the pricing, and that is the Yamaha B3 and the Yamaha U1. Oh, one other difference, the Yamaha U1 bench is a little bit more substantial. The benches that are at the pianos are not the ones that come with. They're sealed up in the back, but the U1 bench is a little bit bigger and a little bit longer, and has storage for music. So does the B3. That has storage for music, but it's just not quite as long. Okay, I hope that answers your questions about the Yamaha B3 and the Yamaha U1. Come try them out, or call for a virtual audition.